The series finale of Extreme Makeover Home Edition continues.
This is a Joplin storm chaser. I have a large destructive tornado on the southwest side of Joplin.
I filmed over 700 tornadoes. This is like no other disaster in 30 years. Look how fast. It's a mile wide now. It's an F5. Winds over 200 miles an hour.
The tornado in Joplin was one of the worst in recent history. It was an EF5 multiple vortex tornado that struck in the late afternoon on Sunday, May 22nd.
The wind was just too strong for me. It ripped my kids out of my arms.
Over 8,000 homes were lost or destroyed.
I could see Zachary laying there.
162 people lost their lives.
We want to stay in Joplin.
There's so many Restore Joplin shirts all over town. Everybody believes in it.
We can't just build one house for one family. We're taking on the biggest challenge yet.
Good morning, Howard family! Gonzalez Healy family! Win 5!
We're building 7 homes for 7 families in 7 days. We're not just building a home, we're building a community.
Coming up next.
We've never done this before. You ready to move 7 buses?
We're going to come together. It doesn't matter the rain or the weather. The sun's gonna shine.
I can't believe it, John. 7 different homes, 7 different families. You've captured elements of each and every one of them in all these exteriors.
Well, that was the intent. So take a look at the Howard family. You got red shake up top and this great stonework.
Right.
And this is a beach home.
From shutters to the shapes, windows, fencing of all 7 homes.
Pretty much everything you see on the home is one company from Plygen.
Way to be part of the neighborhood, John.
Thanks, Paulie.
And we're going to rebuild each other. One brick at a time, my brother. The sun's gonna shine.
They're just going to love it. You did it.
We have the half pipe right here. This house is looking good.
I really wanted to do something for the Nevins family that was eco-friendly and green. So I came up with this idea to get recycled bottles. I put this on to hold them in place while the grout dried.
Tracy, out there? How's it going over at the cocktail house?
We've got the brick going up. This is the Spider-Man room. But we could really use, I was thinking, what if we had an escape ladder in here? Could you help me with that?
Absolutely. Escape ladder. What do you want? Wood? Aluminum? You tell me.
Whatever you can dream up, I'll take it.
Okay, I'm on it.
Hey, neighbor. Well, hello, neighbor.
Tracy and I came up with an idea, a healing garden for both Crystals. Crystal Cogdale and Crystal Whiteley were neighbors before this happened, and then they both lost children. And I think they can really help each other heal in the future.
This is so amazing.
Hey, Marty, how are you, man?
I'm good, Ty. How are you?
Good. So these are storm shelters.
That's right. This is the DuPont Storm Room with Kevlar. It's a storm shelter that will withstand even the strongest tornadoes. It's reinforced with the same bullet-resistant material as used by police and military.
So it's bolted down to the foundation?
That's right.
Okay, can we test this thing?
We're ready to do that right now.
Bring in the big gun!
This is over 600 feet per second. This air cannon is so much more powerful than even an EF5, almost 6 times, basically.
Wow. So this really will be a huge test.
This is a massive test.
We got it loaded up. We got rocks, twigs, all the kind of debris
a lot
that
of
you'd be blowing
wood,
around.
yep, a lot of dirt, what you'd have in the tornado.
Okay, well, let's see what this storm room will do. We're gonna find out if even Matt can stay safe. You ready? Let's put this thing to a test. Ready? Aim! Fire! That definitely took a brunt of the storm. Wow, look at the indentations in there.
Look, a nail embedded in there.
Oh, my God. Wow. All right, let's see how the glasses did. Oh! The glasses made it! Nice!
The vacation was amazing. We went on all kinds of rides. We got VIP treatment.
This is good.
The kids had a blast. All of us adults bonded, learned what we're about, and we became a neighborhood.
Hello?
Hey, Scott, it's Paul and Tracy.
So, Scott, we hear that you have a pretty serious sweet tooth, so we have a really special dessert.
Oh, okay.
Scott and Natalie were not married before the tornado. After they had been struck by the tornado, Scott said I was gonna marry her from that point forward, whether she wanted me to or not. So we were thinking, they're already engaged. Why don't we try to make their dream come true?
Oh.
and we thought that you guys might want to just have your wedding now. We know that it would be really important for you to have your older son, Joshua, there. So we're flying him down so that he can give you a way now, please.
Thank you. I thought, they're gonna marry us. That was exciting enough. And then they told me that they were flying Joshua out. It was a dream come true.
The doors open and there's Natalie and Josh, and she's so beautiful. I'm starting to get all teary-eyed. It was one of those moments that I'll never forget that moment. I seal my promise to be your faithful and loving husband.
With this ring, I seal my promise to be your faithful and loving wife.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Scott, you may now kiss your bride.
It's been such an amazing experience the past week. To be able to come from where we've come from to now in such a short span is just amazing to me.
I have known Scott for 18 years, and to marry him today, it was a dream come true. I love you. I love you. And to do it at Disney World, it was amazing and awesome, and I'll never forget it. It was perfect.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be nice.
Hello?
Ty, what's going on, man? I heard you in Joplin this week.
Kobe!
I understand there's a need out there for clothing.
The truth, man, so many families have lost everything here, so there is a huge need, especially like winter clothing.
I believe I can help you. I have a great idea. Why don't you come on down, man? I think I got a good plan.
Dude, we'd love that. I'm gonna send Michael out there to help you, okay?
You got it.
Awesome. It's been great here at Disney World. The whole group has been wonderful. Today, seeing some of the wildlife together has been great. We're looking forward to getting back and actually being a neighborhood. Hello, families. Hi! We committed to take on the biggest build we've ever done, which is your 7 homes in 7 days. We couldn't have done it without the thousands and thousands of volunteers who've been pouring in from all over the country. Well, after seeing that, I came up with a challenge for the design team to go out into the community and see if there's a way that our volunteers could also take part in some of the amazing rebuilding efforts that are going on in Joplin. Check this out.
We know that so many dogs got displaced, got injured after the tornado. So we're trying to make Joplin bigger and better in a lot of different ways. And I think we found a lot of these dogs' homes today.
We want to make sure that everyone has a healthy meal and knows that there are people here to support them, and that's why we're here today. All right, you guys, let's serve some lunch.
We know the cleanup effort in Joplin started the moment the tornado passed, but with all the extra volunteers we have this week, we thought we would continue the cleanup process. Once that is cleared of debris, that means someone can start to rebuild their lives. Let's go, guys!
So as you can see, so many people are here in Joplin making a difference. There's somebody very special in Los Angeles that saw that there's so many families that were displaced and lost their clothing in the tornado and wanted to make sure that they were set for the winter. Check this out.
Hello, family!
Hi!
Well, I am in California with all of these people who have come together to help restore Joplin. We have had a clothing drive to help the people in Joplin affected by the tornadoes. And every person that you see here has brought clothing, lots and lots of clothing. Right, guys? Now, we have a very special guest who's actually been instrumental in getting everybody here. Ladies and gentlemen, 5-time world champion, 13-time All-Star, 2-time MVP, Olympic gold medalist, Kobe Bryant!
I just want to say I Obviously, I've heard about the tremendous loss in the foundation that we've created, the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Family Foundation, trying to eradicate homelessness. So it's a cause that's very dear to our hearts. That's why we're all here gathered today, and we're going to do our best to try to ease that pain a little bit. Thank you, and love you guys.
Right on. So if you brought clothing, you had the opportunity to play one-on-one with Kobe Bryant. How cool is that? Technical foul! Unbelievable! So, Michael, we're halfway through the competition. How do you think things are going? We've got some amazing activity going on right here. We've got a cross formation, which is actually bringing in more jackets for the families in Joplin. You heard it here, folks. We got the clothes, we got the game. We're gonna help Joplin out.
I beat Kobe Bryant. We can say that.
It's pretty crazy that a huge star like that would want to come support Joplin.
The amount of clothes that they brought was truly fabulous. The families down in Joplin, we want to help them build futures, help them have brighter tomorrows, and I believe it's so important for them to know that there are people out there who care about them and who support them.
Come on, buddy!
Good job, buddy. Good job.
I actually dunked the basketball on Kobe Bryant.
And I know how important all of this is for you guys to know that all of Joplin recovers. Now, there's an organization called Convoy of Hope, and they've been here in Joplin helping families rebuild their lives.
Since the tornado, we've been able to just distribute 70 truckloads of food and supplies. It's all been made possible because of the generosity of people in this region, because we love the city of Joplin.
Well, they've started a fund for all the residents of Joplin with shortfalls in rebuilding their homes. The fund is starting in the amount of $1 million.
This looks great. It feels like you're inside of a comic book.
Okay, so all of these boxes are full of clothes that we got from the clothing drive that we did in Southern California with Kobe Bryant. As you guys know, it's starting to get a little chilly here, so I think all these winter coats are gonna mean a lot to the people of Joplin. Is this the last one? All right, I got it. I cannot believe we got all of this donated. This is awesome. Thank you, guys. Sam, how are you?
Man, I'm doing good.
I've checked with all my builders, and we're ready to move in furniture.
Are you serious? For all 7 houses?
All 7.
Great news, people! Let's move in some furniture!
All the families want to do is get back to Joplin. Joplin is rebuilt, and we're part of that. It's a great place for modern houses and beach cottage houses and feng shui houses.
I can feel the feng shui.
Can you feel the flow?
In our new neighborhood that we've built. We're kind of anchored with the Howards on one side, and both Crystals are going to live next door to one another here. Both lost children. We're giving these families a chance to continue and live here in Joplin. This is their home.
I will stand by. I will help you.
So tomorrow, these families are going to get to see their new homes. But tonight, we brought them home early so that they could see a little surprise.
Come on, families!
Cunningham Park is the place that everybody gathered after the tornado. All the volunteers with Sears and Rebuilding together redid the park. And now, to be able to look at what's been accomplished this week, you realize an entire community is going to benefit.
How was vacation? You guys have fun? How are you guys?
When we finally got there, we've got all these volunteers that not only have been working on the house, but then are there to show up and are so excited for us. That's amazing.
So families, this is where you guys left a week ago to go on vacation. As you guys can tell, a lot of changes have happened in a really positive way. Michael, you want to take over?
Before, it was a beautiful park with tons of trees, and it was a place where the community could come together, and I think you all know what it looked like after. This whole area right here, it's an area to reflect, you know, and all the stonework, all the things that were gathered from the park, from the rubble that landed.
It was touching to see the memorial. You know, I saw marbles that were in there, and all I could think about was my son's bag of marbles that he would have. It just was like, wow, look at the stuff that just was scattered. This is what happened, but this is our future here that we're gonna rebuild, and it's gonna be beautiful.
So it took a lot of amazing volunteers to pull this off. So what do you guys think? Kind of awesome, right? Yeah. All of this wouldn't be possible without the help of our friends from Sears and their partners Rebuilding Together. Their volunteers were out here all week bringing this park back to life. So there's one other thing that I think you guys want to see. Shall we take a look? Yeah. You guys got to check out the new play area!
Do you like it? Yeah, me too.
Watching David play was great. I know that I'm going to bring him here, and we're going to be able to make new memories, take new photos, and just, he's going to be able to feel like a little kid again, and I'm going to be able to watch him laugh and enjoy himself, and that's what brings me joy, is watching him be happy.
You got it, Augie!
Go, Augie!
We couldn't get the kids off the playground once we got here. It's nice to see that, you know. It's been so sad to drive through this part of town, and now you hear the kids laughing again, you know. It was awesome.
So how cool is this, right? This is a multi-use court. As you know, you guys got the basketball figured out, right? Also soccer and volleyball. And the new Joplin motto, bigger, better, and stronger.
Indeed.
You guys like it? You like it?
All right, well, tomorrow is a big day. You guys will be there, right? Get some rest. We're going to be moving a lot of buses. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, people, we finished the houses. Let's bring them home. Welcome back, guys. Congratulations. Welcome back,
This week is about building the future, and I am so happy for these families that they finally have a chance to have something stable in their lives again. To see 7 families be able to see their new home for the first time, to start new lives, that is something I never thought I would ever see. I think that's going to be absolutely amazing.
The families, your community has come together, and it's been absolutely incredible. We've had over 12,000 volunteers come out to help. Right now, you're standing behind buses that are in front of your new homes. These really are symbols of hope in this city. You guys are the pioneers of rebuilding Joplin. This really is a whole new beginning. Are you ready to move 7 buses? Well, you know what to say. Say it with me. Here we go. Bus driver. Move bus.
This is where my family gets to be our family. You see this house that wasn't there just 7 days ago, next to 6 others that weren't there 7 days ago. Especially when you're there with so many of the people that made it happen. It is indescribable.
Oh my God, I don't believe it. Very beautiful about the house, you know. That much feeling that.
Once the bus moved and I seen the house and I seen how beautiful it was, and I was so happy. And then I thought of Zach, and I thought, if I just wish he could be here with me. But they've given me a stable home for my son, and I'm just really thankful for everybody. Look at that house! That's so awesome! Oh my goodness!
thankful that's our house. Before, that was just a bare block. We have trees there now, and grass, and you start looking at the different homes. This is what I was noticing, and you could almost, after getting to know everybody a week, you could almost point out whose house was whose right away. You know, you took different parts of Joplin, got us to know each other, and built a neighborhood for us. I've never been as happy as I was right then.
If you guys love your homes, give a big hug to the two guys who really pulled this whole coalition together. I'm talking about, of course, Sam Clifton from Millstone Homes and Charlie Keene from Four State Homes.
To watch 7 houses come up and to be a part of that and the community be a part of it also was just incredible. You could tell that all the families really appreciated what we did. Just felt like something was lifted off their shoulders.
One of the things we were able to do, other than just build 7 houses, we were able to raise funds for you guys for $100,000 split equally amongst the 7 families.
Wow.
Thank you.
When Sam gave us the news that they've raised $100,000 to split amongst the families, it's just unbelievable.
It takes a lot of people to make what we do possible. And our friends at Sears have been with us since the very beginning. After 9 years, our partnership continues to help us rebuild the lives and families and communities across the nation. This week, they've been with us every step of the way. And they've provided you with the essentials that are gonna make your house a home, which is pretty awesome. So with that being said, I think it's time you guys go check out your new homes!
Beautiful.
Plugs.
Awesome.
Wow. Walking into this new home, one of the biggest feelings was just relief.
Look at this table.
The door that protected us.
My wife, she put herself between that tornado and the kids, held that door like a shield there, makes that table more than just a table.
Wow.
They all signed it.
Seeing my bunker coat and the signatures of the guys is really humbling. When you know the things that you did made a difference in somebody's life, that's incredible.
It's beautiful.
This is amazing.
Oh.
I love it.
Our bedroom, for me, that was a huge relief because my wife has a place.
You're just like a little kid.
Whoa. Awesome. So clean.
You know, renting month to month, it's got its own kind of exhaustion. Kids have they've been through a lot. It's just gonna be a great time for our kids. It's exciting to think about our futures again.
So Howard family, what do you guys think of your new house? Pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
So we can only imagine how scary that moment was when the tornado hit. And I know that the only thing you really had to protect your family was like that hollow door. Well, this week we wanted to make sure that you had more than that. You guys want to check it out?
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Wow. Look. This is where we can go to be safe.
So this is the storm shelter. And not only is it made out of bulletproof material, see these holes right here? Once you shut the door,
yeah.
Look at this. These guys come out. And that keeps you completely protected.
During the tornado, Kyle was a shift at the fire department and didn't know whether we were alive or dead or hurt. I am incredibly blessed to have my boys still with me. The storm shelter, it will give them a peace of mind to know that we have something that will keep us safe.
That means so much.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
The first time I come inside my house, everything very, very good.
You healthy, happy, and longevity.
On the spot, in the right spot, exactly in the feng shui. I love very much.
Piggy. I love pigs.
Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that.
Look at
very good here.
What can I say? In Vietnam, they took on my property. I lost everything. The second time I lost everything after the tornado. I will thank everybody to give me the house to stay the rest of my life, you know. Lord, can't believe. Thank you very much, yeah.
Is that so art stuff? So cool. What's a tree? What?
It's a tree.
These are like wine bottles. What bottoms?
Bottoms of glass bottles.
Awesome. Ooh, you guys are awesome. Oh my gosh. Whoa. It's like a camp. Rowan, come up. Isn't this really cool? Yes. In the big boys' room is like totally awesome. Beds are so cool because they can talk to each other. They have a rock wall for exercising. Die! It's actually kind of cool. Wow.
Oh my goodness. This
How
is
gorgeous.
really beautiful. Totally serene.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome!
Whoa.
Wow!
Water barrel.
So look at here. What's this all about?
Our little tornado safe room with all the supplies that you would need.
Oh my gosh, come on!
Oh my gosh! This porch is awesome! Oh, this is awesome! There's like a sail coming down.
Look at the coral.
We're bringing the beach back. Look at that stove. I'm gonna have to like learn to cook or something.
A beach house in the middle of Missouri. Pretty incredible. You walked through the door and it was like, this is ours and we're home.
Oh my gosh! This is awesome! Look at all the skateboards.
This is amazing.
And we get to stay here.
I'm so happy to start this new chapter and get back to normal, and it's nice to have that back.
Oh my gosh! Awesome! Oh my gosh! We can skate on everything.
That's so awesome. Pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I know. Can you believe this is in your backyard?
I know.
It's awesome! I can't even believe it's happening. Yes!
That's nice.
That was awesome!
Look at our place. Look at all the stuff.
Oh, look at that picture. What is that picture over here?
When I walked through my front door, it was gorgeous. Me and my son have been given a fresh start.
There's your brother.
Zach will always be a part of our lives. After the tornado, the utility pole had come down across the boys. And I pulled David out, but I kind of knew, Zachary, that he was gone. And I remember just touching his hair and told him that I loved him. But this is our future here, and it's gonna be beautiful.
Spider-Man! There's Spider-Man, Mama! This is full of Spider-Man!
Is this crazy?
Yes!
Look at him up there. Just like Spidey, huh? Whoa! Up the dirt, to come in the soul!
Oh my gosh. This is just so great. I love this so much. I love it.
It's got a good. Did you see this?
I didn't see this.
The Zachary snake skin.
Yes, he thought it was just the coolest thing,
Well,
you
heck
know,
yeah.
and it was the most beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I love it, and I love this. I love this.
Tracy did
some beautiful things for Zachary. You know, I can only imagine what kind of room he would have wanted. I feel like he's around us. You know, he can see. It was just so beautiful. I just love it. It's my baby.
Look at this.
Awesome.
Oh, would you look at the crystal chandelier?
Oh, I didn't even notice those.
Look at the refrigerator, Mom. Oh. Ew. Awesome. It's so pretty. Princess shoes. How pretty. I love princesses. Oh, so pretty. I feel like a princess. I love my bedroom a lot. My room is awesome.
Look at Shantae and Trent.
The tornado took my kids from my arms.
Oh, there's Trent and Shantae.
Shantae and Trent are looking down on us.
They're home.
And to have them with me at my home, I mean, that means so much to me.
I know one thing you said is that you wanted to have a permanent place for them. And I want you to know that that was done with love, thinking of you and wanting to give you that permanent place.
Thank you.
So guys, come check out the healing garden. So you'll share this with Crystal.
Come on.
Lightly right across the way.
This is gorgeous.
Isn't it
It's
beautiful?
nice, right?
Look, David.
Who's this? Oh.
Is it nice to be next door neighbors again?
Yeah.
You guys can play out here and swing out here?
It's just beautiful out here.
I just kept thinking these blue flowers would be a reminder of your beautiful boy.
The healing garden it's beautiful. It's a wonderful place where the Crystals will both be able to take care of each other because I know deep down they're both hurting so much, so much.
You know, we both know how it feels, unfortunately, to lose a child, and I'm so glad that we're neighbors again, and I'm so glad to be a part of her life and to be able to watch her daughter grow along with my son, you know. It's just beautiful out here.
Go check out your new home!
Oh my God.
Oh, look.
Amazing.
Oh, that's gorgeous. This is like my dream kitchen. That's so perfect.
After the tornado hit, I was so lucky to survive. And that's when I realized we need to be married to come home as man and wife and a real family. That was amazing.
I love this house. Does it feel good?
It's amazing. We were starting to feel like we were being, you know, the storm had forced us out of our town. And now we have the opportunity to be back in it. And we're going to be able to watch other houses, other people, you know, moving in and rebuilding. It's an amazing feel.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, the house is beautiful, but being back in Joplin is very important. I can't tell you how much that means to me. While we're growing as a family, Joplin's going to be growing around us. We're going to rebuild.
Yeah, safe room. Augie, this is gonna keep us safe if it ever happens again. No bathtub, no things hitting me. We won't have to be scared.
What we went through, I felt like I was going to lose my family. This is what we needed. This makes me feel a lot better. To get the house, to get the storm shelter, to be married in Disney World, the volunteers coming to help, there is nothing I can say to give enough back to those people. I'm very thankful.
So families, come on out. Welcome to your first neighborhood block party.
It's just like your hometown. We got sisters, we got brothers, memories.
better way to end this series than by doing what we all thought was impossible. We didn't just build a house, we built a neighborhood. We brought families back to a sense of community. Life has come back to Joplin, and it will continue to come back.
So, families, I know that, well, all of you lost pretty much everything after the tornado. So our partners at American Family Insurance wanted to make sure that you worry less about the future and feel confident that your dreams are protected. So check this out. They've set up a home dream fund in the amount of $25,000 for each family.
The fund is amazing. When you feel just completely tied down and strapped, you are less effective at helping other people. So having that will be helpful.
So this week, we had over 12,000 volunteers. And like to see that kind of dedication was incredible. So I wanted to do a project that really told the stories of the volunteers. Bring it in. Every volunteer that kind of came, grabbed a nail, picked a piece of yarn from their different colored region, and tied it from where they were from all the way back to Joplin. Not only is Joplin the heart of America, but Joplin is in the hearts of all Americans. And this is a gift that we're going to give to the city.
Amazing.
Wow. Yeah. Because of you all, I am now back home. It means so much to be a part of this, you know. This is my home, my community. Yeah. You know, and now I have a neighborhood. It's just, it's unreal.
When, you know, we thought about building 7 homes for 7 families in 7 days, I was like, is that even possible? The truth of it is, anything is possible if we all work together to make it happen.
Thank you very much, Extreme Makeover and ABC.
I'm just really thankful for everybody who's helped me and my son out.
The designers and the builders, I can't thank them enough because they brought our community back together and they did give us hope.
And it's gonna continue to be that way. We don't mess around in this town. You're not gonna let a tornado bring us down.
Well, I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Joplin families! Welcome home!
It's been an incredible ride. Bring it in here, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me? Yeah! Well, then let's do it!
Hope is all I need. I found my direction. I'm done being
We've done something that no one else really has ever done, especially in television. And to know that we've changed the lives of over 200 families, it makes you proud.
Thank you so much. Who I am is who I'll be. My heart's bursting at the seams. And I'd give up anything to live in my dreams.
We're gonna build this house. We're gonna change their lives. And let's build it with a heck of a lot of love.
When we started the show, the very first one, I remember being just so touched and overwhelmed by what we were doing. It just seemed like such a good thing.
It's time to do some demolition! Let's do some demolition! Fire in the hole!
Our house is destroyed.
Can't even put into words what it's gonna mean to us.
This is a life-changing thing. We haven't just changed the lives of 200 families. We've changed the lives of anyone who's ever donned a blue shirt. My hat's off to all of our builders and to all the communities we've been in.
This is my family. It just puts into perspective how long we've been on air and what we've been able to accomplish. And the tears and laughs and the silly jokes.
Thank you very much.
It's been amazing.
I've walked far enough to get here. To know I'm not turning back.
I think we've had the best job in television. We've got to go around and make differences in people's lives. And at the end of the day, it's not about the lives we touched or the lives we changed. It's how they've affected us. You know, they've made us better people. And it's something I will cherish forever.
Thank you for changing our lives.
We've made a difference, and there's not too many jobs out there that you can really say, you know, we left our mark. We did the impossible. And for me, I'll never be more proud of the people I've worked with, of the things we've accomplished.
I love you. Thank you.
And the feeling of knowing that what we did was honest, it was real, and it made a difference.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Base camp.